Hello everyone, welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Repentance Plus, where last time I have no idea what we did, because it's been so long. It's been like over 3 weeks since I played. So I'm just gonna jump in and talk a little bit. We're gonna do Cain, trying to find game-breaking bug, which is treasure and secret. Yeah. So eventually we'll get it. But anyway, we're trying to get Delirium as well. So it's been like a month since I played, honestly. It may not look like it if you look at my YouTube, but yeah. With other games like Blasphemous, which I had started playing before, it's kind of harder. Like I rewatch my whole video. But here I'm just chilling. I'm just jumping into Isaac because that's how it is. That's the kind of game it is. It's like a comfort game. You can go away for like a year and then come back and you're like, after a couple of rooms, you're like at home. You can get a bit rusty, of course, but so far so good. Trying to get Delirium is kind of crazy to start, but we'll see what we can do. Maybe fail a couple of runs, that's totally cool. What we like to do here. So yeah, so I went on a trip. I went to Spain, which was super nice. Wonderful thing, especially right after playing Blasphemous 1. It was a really cool thing to just go there and see everything. I had been there before, but this time was a lot more enjoyable, I would say, because last time I went there I was studying, I did a course, and this time I was just chilling with my family, which was really nice. And yeah, now we get back to play video games. I didn't take my laptop or anything, so I didn't play anything other than some stuff on my phone. So I was really itching to get back to some games. Like I played some Blasphemous yesterday. I also played some the Somnium Files, which was a little bit hard to get back into because it's more story based and there are like multiple like timelines and realities, and I was like, what the heck is going on? But I think I got it. But then with Isaac, it's just Isaac. It's like no big surprises other than the regular surprises that you get from the game. So just chilling today, and I can talk about more stuff than I could playing other games. Also, kind of, well, fortunately and unfortunately, I have a pretty big job now because I work as a translator, and I got a pretty big job just as soon as I got back. Like actually, before I got back, I was contacted, and I started working on it yesterday, and today I've been working as well, and it's a pretty big job, so I can't really get back and stream a lot and have videos up, but I'm still doing fine. I'm still doing the one video per day, which I do on YouTube, which is not really necessary, but it's kind of a challenge I put on myself, I guess. It just happened. I didn't really think about it. That's how I do it ever since maybe November last year, so pretty cool. Also, Happy New Year if anyone is late to that. I guess I said that on the episode that was on whatever video was coming up on January 1st, or I should have. But yeah. Another one of these. Okay, cool. We just want to do Delirium, so we're just going to go down normally. There was a restock machine there, but we can't do anything about it. I could get the candle. Oh, man. Because there was black candle there. It'd be really cool to have. It's kind of hard to find this room unless it's here. Man. Wait, can I can get money from this. Cool. So yeah, I've been getting back into video games. There are a couple that I've been streaming that I really didn't get back to yet. So it's been like a month since I played both, what was it? BioShock and and Tomb Raider, the second one. So we'll get back to them eventually. I'm not sure what I'll do after this. I just need to... I'll see. But for now, I'm just playing some Isaac. Just chilling. Probably for like an hour. Or if I get it earlier than that, which I don't think I will. Earlier, probably. See. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm kind of tired. Also, it was winter in Spain, and here it's a really hot summer. So I'm just doing my best to sort of stay awake. I don't know. My blood pressure is going down, I guess. But I'm chilling. I am sweating, but I shouldn't say that because you can't see that. So yeah, it's pretty hot. I love the summer anyway, but it was a pretty relatively cold winter over there, depending on the spot that I was, because I went to different places in Spain. But some places were super cold, and some were super nice. Like, I think one day we had like over 20 degrees Celsius, which is super chill for summer. My country is pretty terrible. I mean, I like my country, but also it does has some pretty cold winters and some pretty hot summers, so it can be a little bit uncomfortable sometimes. But mostly I like the weather here. The problem is that it changes a lot and it's very humid. That's the stuff I don't like. But other than that, it's pretty okay. And I was looking forward to come back and wear a t-shirt and wear shorts and all that stuff that I couldn't really do there. So yeah, this was something. Could do this. Where could the room be? It's not there. It's not here. Not here. Could be here. Could be next to the shop, but that would be weird. I guess I can. Like, I don't see why not. Nope. Well. Oh no, it couldn't. The other one could be here. Nice, I'll take it. I could rush to try to get Hush and the Void, but I'm not really good at rushing in this game. Do we want that? Sure. Check this out. Huh. Okay. Oh man. Another thing I've been doing, which I mentioned some other time, was I'm applying for a job very soon. Because it has like a very specific timeline where you can apply, so I'm waiting. And I'm also doing some, getting some papers, some documents I need to do it. So over the course of this week I'm gonna be applying to that, so it's exciting, but I'm also kind of anxious about it. Which is normal. It's always cool. I mean, if you can be nervous about something, it's probably a good sign that it's something good. But it's also it can be kind of scary, you know. Always applying for a job is scary unless you're some sort of superhuman who doesn't feel stuff. But in my case, I'm definitely not that, and it's really scary because it's also like, it's not like a dream job. It's not like the perfect thing, but it's like pretty much the best opportunity I've had in a long while, and I have good qualifications considering what they ask of people, so hopefully I'll get that. I'm excited. I'm also excited about streaming and playing more games, but also I don't have much time. And another thing I'm doing soon is another trip. It's a short one, but still a trip that I need to do anything, just enjoy it, but it's gonna take some time. So I want to leave some videos up to upload these days. When I went to Spain, I left like I don't know, like 20 videos for like 20 days. But now I'm down to like 2 or 3 in my backlog, maybe 2. So I really need to play a bit more. It's gonna be fun. Looking forward to see what else I play next. I usually decide what to play like randomly because I just have a bunch of games I'm playing. So what happens if I use this here? Oh, interesting. It makes more sense to take the crooked penny, but also I don't really want it. I feel like I'm gonna use it, I'm just gonna lose everything, and it's not something I really want right now. I already have the shop and stuff, so I'm just gonna go. Oh man, that was bad. Oh, you could probably hear that. There's a bike. We just go? Yeah. So yeah, it's looking to be an exciting year this year so far. I started the year in Europe, which is pretty cool. If you're not from there, I mean, if you're from Europe, it's like whatever, right? But it's always nice. I'm from South America, so I have started New Year's usually here, of course. But I had like a New Year's in New Zealand when I lived there for a little while, which was cool, really interesting because it was like one of the earliest New Year's because it's like 16 hours ahead of my local time, so it's super early to say Happy New Year to everyone. And now I spent a New Year in Europe, in Spain, so pretty cool stuff. And if you know anything about Spain, they have like some interesting traditions when it comes to the New Year, so that was a lot of fun to do. Also, I have family who lives there, so we met up with them, and it was super nice. And I have a couple of cousins who are like 6 and 10, I think. Nice. And it was great seeing them, because we only get a chance to see each other every few years, and that's kind of shitty when they are that young. I mean, if you have like people living abroad, you would know this. So it was nice to spend quite a few days with them, both in Madrid and the town they live, which is pretty far away. As I was saying, I was playing Blasphemous, so I got to see some inspirations, like the cathedral in Seville, and I got to see the bridge. I'm trying to remember the name. I don't remember. Isabel, the one that goes to Triana neighborhood, the one with the circles, which is where you have the final fight against the lady, whose name I don't remember. And that bridge is so cool to see up close after you defeated the boss on top of it, which is super cool. And everything is just beautiful there. Everything's huge and beautiful and clean and modern, a lot more than over here. I guess if you live in a really first world sort of country, it's not like a big surprise, but for me, it's damn. I know what it is. Like, I've lived in New Zealand and I've been to Spain before, but it's just so cool to see. And getting back is like bittersweet because it's it kind of sucks because you kind of want to stay there, as it happens with many trips. But also, I kind of wanted to get back as well because it's always nice to go back home and have your stuff and your space and all that stuff, your fridge, your toilet, you know. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. And it was the biggest trip that I did with my family, like my mom and my brother, and it was super nice. Everything was perfect, pretty much. I did get a little bit sick at the beginning because I went from like 30 degrees Celsius to almost 0, which was a bit much. But yeah. Sure. We can get this. I think these fires only shoot once. Is that true? Because if so, I never really tested that, but it already shot one deer, so I'm trying to see if I'm gonna get shot again. It doesn't look like it. Well. Okay, cool. Cave stew. We could, if we rush, get to delirium. We should be fine. Wait, I mean to get to hush. But I don't have a crazy build to go to the void, so I don't feel too confident. And I haven't beaten delirium in a while, so we'll see. Just chilling for now. I remember recently we did April's Fool, the challenge. Was it last time? Which was surprisingly easy, because I got a random, really broken item. Oh. Oh, hello. Nice. Oh, I like this. I really like this now. Oh, what was this? Arcade room. Huh, doesn't do much for me. Or maybe it does. Another one of these, which would be nice. Okay, 25. I want to get this because I want to get this guy. 15, not enough. I'm just gonna destroy this. Oh, I like this. Now I need to be careful because I've died many times just doing this, but hopefully we'll be fine. This guy is strong as heck. We should be able to go in here. Oops. They're slowed down, so I just need to focus. It's a good item to have for delirium. The stopwatch, pretty good one. And we should be able to get to... Oh man, So hush. I suck. I mean, I say that, but I'm also getting killed, so... Be careful, see if we can get a health up. I just really wanted to get the level for Super Meat Boy. So I really wanted to risk. It wasn't really necessary, but also... That's how I play the game, I guess. Oh man. I can go a lot faster with this guy as well. Be really quick through the floors. Nice. Okay. Oh, I mean, probably can't really use this. I could just go through depths too. Okay. Nothing really interested here. Interesting. This is very good because I'm gonna get a bunch of bosses, but I don't want to die for it, so I need more health. If I get a bunch of health, I'll get it, but if not, then I'll just leave it. It's not that big of a deal. Also, I haven't seen any of my friends recently, which is something I'm excited to do as well. I feel like I got back like 2 days ago, but it still feels like I just got back, you know? In many ways it makes sense, like I'm not used to the hour, the schedule, waking up at weird times, but I mean waking up early, which is not bad because it's later in Spain than it is here. But yeah, getting used to things. But mostly feeling comfortable because a hotel is comfortable, but your own home is like less comfortable in some ways because you need to do more stuff, but more comfortable in many ways in my opinion, so I'm enjoying it. Oh, chaos. I mean, we wanna get chaos, right? And then even if we don't, we just have to. That's how you play this game. You have to pick it up. And we're gonna get a heart as well. Oh, very nice. And the Hierophant as well? Look at this. Beautiful stuff. Now, should I get the item? This one's cool. Another one. I'm late for that, so I'm not gonna take the card. I'm just gonna go. I'm not gonna go back for the item, so I don't spend too much time here. Okay. Nice. Doesn't matter. Quad shot. Do we want this? Probably not. Or do we? I mean, my tear rate is gonna suck if I do. I'm just gonna lose health, so probably no. I'm gonna do that. I'm not sure how good of a call that was, but that's the sort of rooms you get with chaos. Pretty weird. Secret room could be here. Oh man, I'm so dead. Oh, it's not here. Oh, also during my trip, I did something that I'm not used to at all. I watched a bunch of movies and series. Like when I was on planes and on trains, I watched all of Cain, which I hadn't seen, which is super good. Like, you don't need me to recommend it because you've probably seen it if you're a normal person or someone who's lived in the internet at all. Cain is amazing. I was really amazed by Cain, honestly. I also watched, what did I watch? I watched some of Uncle from Another World because I had seen it with some friends, like the first episode, and I had it there and I just saw it on Netflix and I downloaded it. And it's really dumb, but it's kind of fun, honestly, for what it is. It's I enjoyed it. Also, let me think what else I saw. There's no reason to pick these up. I saw Nope, the movie, which was funny enough. It's a pretty long movie. I started watching it like at the end of the flight to Spain, which was like 12 or 13 hours. And I miscalculated because it was like 2 hours and 40. No, it was less than that. 2 hours and something. More than 2 hours, definitely. And I started watching it and I had like maybe sorry, maybe 10 minutes left. I had like 10 minutes of the movie left and I arrived in Spain, so I just had to not watch the last 10 minutes or less. And I was like, well, I'll look it up. I'll see if it's in some platform. I remembered it was like on Prime Video, which we have, and I looked it up and it wasn't there, and apparently it's like only in my country, not in Spain. So that was like, okay. And then it wasn't on Netflix, it was nowhere. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll see it in the plane when I get back. So 3 weeks after that, I saw the end of the movie. Honestly, it was a good movie. It was okay. It was a bit long. At some points it was a tiny bit boring, but mostly it was a great movie. And I would recommend it just because of how different it is. I think it's like a really cool concept. Probably take this. Really cool concept. Nope, by this guy. I forget his name. It was a really cool movie. And I also watched when I went there, I watched 3 movies, I think. Yeah, and that was the last one that I didn't get to finish. The first one I saw was the second Beetlejuice 2, which honestly I didn't like. I thought it was a bunch of references, which is fine. It's like it felt like the whole movie was like, do you remember this? If you remember this, you're gonna like this. And I was like, yeah, but I also want a good story and stuff. And it didn't really have that. I think for the longest time, it had like great actors and great casting and everything, but for the longest time it was just like references and waiting for something to really happen. Like the main plot point of the movie, like what happened to Jenna Ortega, was her character, I don't remember her name, happened so late in the movie, right? So we were waiting for something to happen or for Beetlejuice to be more involved, and he really wasn't. The final couple scenes were really fun, because Beetlejuice is a lot of fun, how it is. But mostly, it was okay. I would say it was like fine. I saw the first movie so long ago that I don't remember much, but I remember enjoying it. More than this one, definitely. I need to use that more. Yeah, so I'm room 2 already. So I need to get to the boss and just get out of here. Oh man. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, and I also watched during that first portion of the trip, I watched oh my god. I watched Ex Machina. The one with Oscar Isaac. And I really liked it. Honestly, I think that's the best movie I watched the whole time. The whole trip. My opinion. It wasn't like insane, but I really liked the concept. So I enjoyed it. It was nothing new because like it's not a new movie necessarily, but it was cool. I liked it. Did I watch anything else? No. I just I know. Okay, I have time for this. Doesn't really make sense to go in here. I'm so weak. I'm so dead. This is open now. Should I go there instead of going down? It's such a dumb move. But it could work out if I get good items. I have chaos, so I could get good items from the bosses. Should we try? I mean, might as well. Might as well. Yeah, so I'm thinking I saw Arcane. I'm thinking of the stuff I saw on Netflix. Because that was everything I saw on a plane. And on the plane back, I just saw the end of Nope. And then everything else I watched on my phone. I think. So yeah, so I watched some Arcane, all of Arcane, Uncle from Another World, and what else? Oh, I started watching Enter the Anime. I think that's what it's called. It's like a documentary on anime, and I couldn't sit through the first 5 minutes. Like, I'm sorry if this lady is like someone well known and like well respected, but she was so annoying. She was like, I don't know anything about anime, but some people paid me to talk about it. She was like honest about it. I was like, what? Why would you say that? You know? It's like, I guess that's your idea of funny, but in my opinion, it wasn't funny at all. It was like, it wasn't disrespectful, because it's not like she was being disrespectful to anime and everything, but she got all these cool interviews with really cool people, but I didn't feel like she was really into it at all. So I was like, what are you doing, man? So I watched like 10 minutes and then I stopped. I was like, I'm not gonna watch this. I skipped through, I watched, oh man, a few of the interviews, which were interesting, but mostly I didn't like the editing. I didn't like the voiceover. The editing was nauseating. I didn't really like it. It was like for kids or for like, I don't know for what, but I didn't like it. Okay, so this could be nothing. Cool. Let's see if we can get some cool items. Oh, wow. This is as good as it gets, pretty much. As good as it gets. Awesome. The Empress. This is good. Now let's see if we can get some health as well from this guy. We got a red black heart over there. So yeah, Enter the Anime was terrible. I don't know. I just saw it on Netflix. I was like, anime. I like anime, and that was terrible. So I closed that and I watched that stuff. Let me see my downloads because I still have the stuff there. Cause I'm probably forgetting everything. I didn't watch that much more. Oh, okay, I watched this as well. Oh man, I need to talk about this. So, first I'm gonna say this. Oh man, there are a few things I was forgetting. The first thing I watched when I got there, I think on a train, I watched the first Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which I don't watch Marvel movies at all, or DC or anything, or superheroes in general, but I really wanted to watch Into the Spider-Verse, and I did, and man, it's so much better than I expected. I had good expectations, because everyone in the world said it was good, but it was even better. I really liked it. Everything about it. Not only the animation, just everything. The story, everything. How... Oh, man. How it made me feel. Everything was perfect. And also I made the mistake of starting to watch the second one. I mean, I didn't make the mistake because it was a wonderful movie, but I started watching it when I was on the plane back and I didn't have enough time to watch the whole thing, so I just have like 1 hour left. It's not on Netflix here, which is annoying, but it's somewhere else. I forget where, I think Max. So I'm gonna watch it there soon. It's a beautiful movie, honestly. Both of them are. And I'm gonna watch the other one, Beyond, I think it is, when it comes out. It's a blast. It's amazing. And after watching Cain, I'm like really spoiled for like good animation. Really cool stuff. Also, another thing I watched completely different than all that. I watched Fear Street, I think it's called, the first one. It's like a trilogy that came out on Netflix a while ago. I remember I watched the part of the first one with my family, and we never finished it. And I watched it on the plane back, and it was good. Honestly, it was fine. It was like a good movie. That's it. Like, it didn't really blow my mind like Spider-Man or anything. I don't think it intended to, but it was an okay movie. And there was also another movie I had some expectations of that I knew might suck, but I didn't know how much it would suck, which was the first Sonic the Hedgehog, because, you know, I was there. I saw in like McDonald's and stuff, there was a lot of ads. There were a lot of ads for the third movie, the one with Shadow, which I have not seen. I hadn't seen any of them, and I was like, oh, the first one is on Netflix. I might just download it, see if I check it out in the flight, maybe. And I did, and man, it was fine, but I think it was like okay. And then it was just bad. I didn't like it. I don't know, and that really sucks for me because I like Sonic. As a concept, as a character, I used to watch Sonic X all the time when I was a kid. But the movie was terrible, in my opinion. Like, not terrible, it was bad. It was just bad. It was a little bit bad. And I saw, of course I had heard a bunch of hate, especially with the first Sonic design and all the stuff that happened on the internet, which was a lot of fun. But I didn't know. Oh my god, really? We're doing this? I might kill you. I tried to kill you. Well, there's no reason to. Yeah, but the movie was fine. It was okay. I'm guessing the other ones are better because they're newer and they sort of have listened to the people, I guess. This could be Delirium as well. I'm not gonna go in there yet. So yeah, honestly I was a little bit disappointed. I thought the story was very bland. I didn't think the characters had that much personality to them, even Sonic. But some scenes were really cool, really well done. They really didn't give a shit about the actual speed of Sonic. They just sometimes made him really slow and sometimes made him like go at the speed of light, pretty much. So that was kind of weird. But it was all worth it just because of what is it? Oh my god, my brain. Jim Carrey's Robotnik. So good. That guy is just so funny. I really like that actor. I think everyone does, mostly. He's a really well liked actor. I'm gonna take this, yeah. But it was a lot of fun. And the other character, the secretary he has, is a lot of fun as well. But yeah, the movie overall, I'm like, eh. But it wasn't terrible enough that I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna watch any of it. I mostly want to... do I get this? Yeah. Does make sense not to get this, right? Cool. What do you want to say? Yeah, so I'm still gonna watch the other ones. Just, I want to see Tails, I want to see Shadow, I want to see all that stuff. Knuckles. I think Knuckles in there, right? Has to be, yeah. If Shadow's there. Is Amy in any of them? Maybe not. I know Shadow is because I saw it at McDonald's. And I know Tails is in there because I saw it in in the credit scene, or like before the credits. So yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Just low expectations, just like I had for the first one. I think I could still enjoy it because I had low expectations, but mostly I was like a little bit disappointed, I have to say. But it looked good at least. Sonic looked good. I liked the design and everything. It's one of those that is really hard to adapt. This is cool. Probably take this. More range and homing. Yeah. So did I talk about everything? I think I did. Yeah. I watched a bunch of stuff, which might not seem like too much, but I never watch stuff. I mostly just watch, like, I'm watching a couple anime series. I just going through them, and yeah. I hadn't watched that many things in a couple weeks since, I don't know, high school or earlier. Pretty cool. I hate this item. Thank you very much. I'm not gonna take it. Could be here. Let me count the rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. There's still room for, I think it's 13, the limit. If it was at like 13, I could go in there and be safe, but it's less than that, so. Also, if I could get a TP to get out of there, that'd be nice. I feel pretty strong though. I could just go straight to Delirium, try to be him. I don't have a bunch of health though, so it could really screw me over, but hopefully we're good. We'll see. And with this, we would be done with Cain, so hopefully we can do it. Another character in the bag for the second file. Oh, there's no boss here. Okay. Now, what could we do? Which one? I'm guessing not this one, just no reason. Just because it's not that far. Oh, it is pretty far away though, because I started over there. Let's try it. It is, okay. Oh, that was bad. The Magician, and I have Boogers. Boogers are not particularly good with this guy. They are better than they used to be, I think. They used to be worse. But so far we're fine. And we can fly as well, so we're not gonna have trouble with creep and spikes and all that stuff. We should be fine. Hang on. I also have more stuff downloaded that I didn't get to watch. Which I will soon. Like the other movies from the trilogy, and like both Sonic and the horror one. And the rest of Uncle from Another World. I have a bunch of stuff I want to watch. Also, there's a new Dr. Stone season now. I was really surprised because I hadn't heard anything about it, and then all of a sudden it's just out, which is super cool. I read the manga when it came out, and I finished it. And it's such a beautiful manga, one of the best I've ever read. And the adaptation is really good as well. Oh, another thing I watched on my trip was Haikyuu. I watched all of Haikyuu except for the final movie, the one with Nekoma. But I've read the whole manga, so I know everything about it. But I've been rewatching older seasons because I'm watching it with my mom. And I watched some with my brother as well during the trip. And it's a lot of fun. It's probably my favorite series ever. I like volleyball as well, so it's a wonderful, wonderful series. I would recommend it to anyone pretty much. You don't have to like volleyball. It is technically a sports anime, but it's so much more than that. Anyone would say that probably, who likes Haikyuu. Oh man. Careful. Come on. So the stopwatch was really helpful. Nice, very nice. Cool. So I just talked about random stuff and we got delirium. Pretty cool. I think I pretty much touched on everything I wanted to talk about. I'm gonna play some other games soon. Probably more Isaac as well, of course. Cain is done. We didn't get game breaking bug, which is fine. Silver dollar, picky baby. Oh wow. So let me see. We got Cain, and we got a few characters already. Cain, Judas. Oh, all these. Wow. Then we have a couple things missing. A bunch of things with Keeper, and then just a few things with other characters, and a bunch of things with these. Some things, not really a bunch. Some things. Okay. Tainted Lost looks pretty good. Okay. I don't know if we're gonna finish it soon, but we're doing fine. Looking forward to keep playing this, as always. A really comfortable game for me to play. Just chill and play. Most items already. This is GB bug. And then there's a bunch more. Not that many though. So yeah. So I'll see you soon. That's it for me. Hopefully you enjoyed me talking about random stuff. And I'll see you very soon. Have a good one. Bye bye.